Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Trey Tucker to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs to get his first look on the ground. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yellow. One. Right side.
This is Jacobs running left. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Eye down these two.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. And this one's gonna approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
carry here for Ashton Jeanty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Tua off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
All right, go, go, go. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds Jeanty underneath. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, here's Tua. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here's Tua again. It's a screen play to Jeanty. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Jeanty. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line. It's Meadow Brink Road.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stick with Jacobs. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The rookie from USF hauls it in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down throw, Mahomes. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn has got it. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast. The first carry now for Sean Smith. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 18 yards there. and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now, first and 10.
Yellow. Go on, 80. 15.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Fight on these two. Argo blue, 80.
Throwing is Mahomes. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Yellow. Argo on, 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, we don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Jacobs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, go. Hey, come on, 2.
Tua setting up to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. Ready, what's it?
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Tua now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., and that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. And up to Jacobs to start the drive. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Go and run again with Jacobs. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4 sets. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Own yard coming up. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs. With it, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Back to throw, Mahomes. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it up. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
44, ready. 18, out.
He's back to throw. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. 18,
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
All right. 18, Hey, cover one.
The final throw before the break. Still has some space inside the 35. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That finds Hunter downfield. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Yellow. Go blue, lady.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Fight on these two. Go blue, lady.
To the air, Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And it'll be first first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, and less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll run, Jacobs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Working quickly here.
4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Mahomes now. Oh, what a catch. Back to the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No. Couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed, the bugs and trying. Friends just having kids, ain't had enough.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Hey, 43, all right. All right, 80. Hey, rip list. 15.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there is well. That kid who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Hey.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They send the tight end in motion. Hand off to Jesse. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, John? Ready, team.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Grabbed by Beck left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards. And
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Genty. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Turbo 3, 44, ready. Out.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard.
In good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Raiders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
So we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
21G, ready.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Jay. Ready? G, what's it? Turbo one hard, turbo one hard.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Jacobs running behind center. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
43.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Come there.
Allen trying this straight ahead. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow. Oh, Eddie.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. One was intended for Travis Hunter. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. Who dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Now it's Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Seven. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Easy.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. What?
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high. That's incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can't happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow. That's a long way.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Ooh, he's got it. It's in close. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow. Let's go, 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the defender comes away with it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
You're right here. How about you?
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They go counter. It's Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Good.
Coming left is Genty. Shoots away from one. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
All right.
Another give here to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put up even
simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ball, 80.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go, set. Yellow, cut.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Let's go now. 52, pull. Ready, go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Get this one underneath to Allen. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. He'll go, Allen. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Can you call that play in the huddle as a quarterback? You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. Get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To the air, Lance. That is caught, Jalen Royals. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Here's Lance now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Down. 45. Ready.
Lance. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Ready. Ready. Punt.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Needle. Set. Ready. Blue. 32. Set. Go.
Here's Lance. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another